And a lot of people salute you for that. I feel like that is one of the main things that makes it so nostalgic. Even having this pod is there's so many conversations where people are like, dude, growing up in the game, I got to hang out with you, Twitch, and you're keeping that. Obviously, it's not Metal Militia anymore, but that's what kind of sparked a whole generation of chaos and sparked the whole sport in a way. But now you're keeping that alive with DBK and your team and everything you got going on.
It's cool to hear that sometimes too from like the younger dudes, like, oh, you inspired this. Cause it's like, I never really did this to inspire anyone else. I did this because like I was having fun doing it. So when I hear shit like that, I'm like, oh, fuck, that's cool. Like I did make some kind of an impact, you know?
Yeah, I mean, from the outside in, I mean, a lot of people look at Metal Militia and think it's the most like dysfunctional era of like action sports history.
It was the best era.
It was the best era though. Yeah, it was
ever.
the best. Like if you look at it now and you look back, it's the best stories, the best people that have like revolutionized what sport is. Look at what Deegan's doing with his family.
That was the best part of like with Mulisha is like every single dude could talk as much shit as we wanted because we were winning. So it didn't matter what we said. We would get away with so much extra shit because we would back up what we were saying.
Yeah, you guys were all insane. The things you guys were doing on bikes and the fights you guys were starting and the swag and the chaos, like everybody wanted to be those guys. I have a question. What do you think about the Deegan Shimoda, like Deegan, you know, talking, racing 450s, testing the waters a little bit, but now staying in 250s? What do you have an opinion on that?
I love all these young kids, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad we have some parity in it. You know, like you've got
you like
the
the
Lawrence
intensity?
brothers are there at the top, and I mean, you got to have somebody nipping at that heel. Like it's just good for the sport and all these kids. It's good to have. I mean, you might not like what he's saying, what Deegan's saying, but I mean, Deegan's smart. You know, like Hayden's smart, his dad's smart. They know.
You think it's his
doing.
dad orchestrating all this?
I think it probably comes. I think it probably comes fairly natural to him as well. You know?
He's been around it his whole life. It comes natural for sure.
What do you think about him staying in the 250s? That you think he should move up or another year?
Hell no, I think it's smart. Why wouldn't you go win another championship before you move up? Because once you go up, you ain't going back. And it's like if you go win, you get the manufacturer bonus for $1 million. You're stoked. Like, why would you not go do that?
And I think if he would have went out and just dominated at World Supercross, like it probably would have made that decision a little bit harder for him. But he's got another year to go just break records on 250s, another year to prepare for the Lawrence brothers and everybody in the 450 class.
Learn a 450.
The guys that are good, the older generation's getting older. And I love that, like, Anderson, Tomac, like those guys, like they're making a last stand. Like they're like 34, 35 years old and they're not
badasses
still.
But they're so good, dude.
They're still
sick.
so good.
I'm so proud of those guys. I mean,
look at Dungy. Like he came back and still was a top 5 dude and he didn't race for a long time, dude. Like, so it's cool to see dudes like still want to ride their bike at that age when they could have retired years ago and not done nothing for the rest of their life and been chilling.
But with the speed and like kind of like you're saying, like the roster right now in the 450 class, especially with Jet and Hunter, would Deegan have been able to come in and be as impactful as everybody thinks he was going to be from a racing standpoint? No drama, no like issues.
I think it's hard to ever put limits or doubt somebody that's that driven. That's my thought. Do I think he's going to win like straight out the gate? No. But when the one thing I've learned in my life is you can't limit you can't put limits on anybody else. Like there was always guys I thought, oh, that guy will never be as good as me.
Yeah. When someone gets pissed off enough and they want something, they'll figure it out.
Just drive.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good point. I didn't think about the manufacturing bonus. I didn't think about setting and breaking all those records. Now
and you don't have to move up.
Shimoda's out, so it's going to be a lot easier for him. I think that would have been his biggest competition. He just got hurt.